When it comes to buying property, everyone kind of acts a little bit differently. Their behaviour is different, their motivators are different. So, quick question, 4 different profiles, which one are you? Are you the person that buys a property thinking that that's going to give you financial security? That's the whole reason for buying, it's your motivation, and it's going to make you feel safe in the future. Are you the person who instead sees it as a home, not an investment, and sees that as the love and connection for your family, the stable foundation where you can put in your own pool, you can put a nail in the wall, you don't have to worry about property managers, and it's all related to that feeling of bringing the family and closeness and connection that you get from that? Are you instead the person who is buying the house in the suburb because it's the best suburb to live, because that's where the people in your social group want to live, and because it's, there's a certain level of status to it? Or do you go to the other party where you just want to go and do the deal on the property because of the excitement and the process and the variations you get in regard to making money and having some excitement and having some other vehicles working for you? Well, it's always interesting to understand these premises, because the reality is we're all affected by these and impacted by them based on where we're at in our lives. But ultimately, we still use those things more as a motivator for our strategy, but we don't use our emotional drivers and that behavior to make the decision. With that, we always sit down and we do the numbers, we do the analytics, we look at all the upsides, we look at the downsides, and we make sure that strategy is in line with whatever our future goals are, because we start with the end in mind. And if you do that and overlay those business principles, you can be ensured that you're going to achieve the outcome you want with a hell of a lot less risk, and probably achieve that outcome faster. But you've got to know your numbers, you've got to understand cash flows, you've got to understand gearing, you've got to understand borrowing power, buying power, and you've got to understand where your money is and how you can basically have buffers in place to be safe as well. So guys, if you don't know that stuff, jump onto my website. I've got heaps of great tools you could jump on, no cost, to start developing those skills, and always happy to have a chat if you want to find out what options may be best suited to you. Thanks.